Hello everybody. It's day 5 of Interesting Point of View, and I figured why not do it from we have this beautiful rooftop pool in the place where we're staying in Mexico with an amazing view of Puerto Vallarta. So thought I would do the video for today from here. So let's talk about being interesting point of view instead of no point of view. Somebody had posted in the Telegram chat about that interesting is actually like having curiosity and wonder, and I know someone had asked, you know, what's the difference between no point of view and interesting point of view, and I think it's really cool for us to all be exploring this together and seeing what we all find out. But one of the things that I read this beautiful quote from Dane here, who, if you're seeing this on YouTube and you're not in the Telegram chat, we have a Telegram chat for 30 days of Interesting Point of View Access Consciousness tool. And it's just a tool that gets you to a lot more space and allowance in your life. So anyway, Dane he was talking about how, he was talking about being the question, which is another one of the 10 keys to freedom. And when you're willing to be the question, how it's like you walk through your life, if you function, you know, from sort of normal reality, you walk through your life and there's just walls everywhere you go. There's walls in front of you, there's walls to the right and the left of you, there's walls behind you. It's like you're walking down this tiny little corridor. And every time you ask a question and you start to be the question, the walls actually go down. Like literally there's doors that open to the right, to the left, behind you, in front of you, all around you. There's doors that open from your questions. And this is how we can actually move through life in a way that allows us to be totally magical. And one of the reasons why the tools of access consciousness they work so dynamically is because there's this energetic access to a universe of creation that most people don't even know exists. But if you have a point of view, you can't actually be in question. Like judgment, I mean, basically any point of view is a judgment in some way, and it precludes your ability to be question, to be that interesting, that energy of interesting, you know? And so as you go to interesting point of view, it's like you start to get curious, you know, start to wonder, okay, well, if this didn't have to be a fixed point of view, if this didn't have to be something I was defining myself from or with or as, then what would be available, what would be possible? And then you can actually start to ask questions and be the question in a very different way. And I would say this is like the keys to the kingdom, you know, really. It's like, this is where magic shows up. And so what would it be like to be interesting point of view? You don't have to not have a point of view, but when all of your points of view are interesting, then there's room for them to change. There's room for them to evolve. There's room for you to just drop them totally if you would like to. There's room for you to be curious. And then those questions that you get to be and ask, just fling those doors open all around you. And there's a lot of magic and a lot of miracles there. So let's play with that. Play with being curious more than you ever have in the next 24 hours, and see where we go. And thank you all in the Telegram chat for just commenting and sharing on how it's going for you. I love reading everybody's experiences. It creates so much richness because this is not about me. This is about us. So I love hearing how it's going for all of you and the awareness that's popping for you, and what else is possible. It's only day 5. Oh my God.